Sorry, you're not supposed to drink your coffee. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to sip. You're supposed to drink that, girl. Cause for teeth health, although my teeth look like shit these days, it's absolutely insane. Like, look at that. You see the brown on my tooth? That's because my tooth gem that I've had for almost 2 years, I finally popped it off and it left dead. And now I gotta, but I'm talking, you don't really see it. But anyway, oh my God, going back to my coffee. Jeez. That's enough. That's actually impressive. I used to not be able to chug at all. Shut up. Look at that growth. Hello, what's Gucci? What's popping? It's your girl Dréa. Welcome back to In My Head. How are you doing, you guys? Oh my God, I am so sorry I missed last week. If you don't know, my hard drive, my previous one, I still love her. She's still that girl. She still works, but I'm no longer using her for podcast purposes because she kept crashing on me. Okay. So right now she's sitting. She's elevated. She's now a senior executive, aka she doesn't do much. So she's just sitting in a drawer. When I need her, I can get to her. But we got a new girl. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna name her yet. I have yet to find a name for her. There has to be, like, I was gonna say a disorder. There has to be something linked with certain mental situation with naming everything, because everything has a name for me. Everybody deserves a name. Everybody deserves to feel special. Everybody deserves to be that girl. You guys, I've missed y'all. How have I been? Have been good. If you guys don't know, I do not have my license. I've been taking driving license, and your girl is actually good. You would say, Dréa, you're about to be 29 and you don't have your driver's license? Yeah? Is there a problem with that? Do you want to square up? Do you have a problem? Should we talk? What's the issue? You don't know my story. I probably should close this window. You don't know my story. You don't know that I've been in very, very traumatizing situations involving cars. You don't know that. But here you are, sitting and judging me. How does it feel to know that I used to be with somebody that used to threaten my life while we were in a car, to emotionally manipulate me, so I could be basically like their slave for life? I'm out. But you know what I mean? You don't know my story. You don't know that, so unfortunately I've had people in my life who don't care about said trauma that I've had regarding driving, and so the trauma continued. But you know what? I am taking over. I am taking back my power. I'm here. We're taking over. I have to be honest, it was so fun as a kid. My dad used to he got us this wheel and pedal to play a PC game of car races, and to be honest, that's probably why I'm still good, because it's kind of just muscle memory that I haven't had the chance to use in a while. And so now it's been great. It's been nice. My instructor, Mr. B, is very nice, very encouraging. I mean, I love that place. If you're in the Ottawa region, you should totally use Jim's driving school. I don't know if that's what it's called. Whatever it's called, Google it. It's something like that. I'm sure if you put whatever I just said into Google with Ottawa at the end, I'm sure you're gonna find it. But they are basically a school that is they make sure that defensive driving is what they teach, and so they make you very comfortable on the road. And then what is very nice is that they drive to your house, and then you get to drive around your neighborhood and such, and it's pretty nice. We're gonna talk about lighting another day, you guys. This is still a work in progress. I understand that here should be lighting. I understand that my face is not lit properly. It's okay. I'm aware. This is in a studio. We're in my house. I'm chilling, okay? I'm wearing a freaking shirt with a fucking deer on it. I'm literally just chilling at home. So lighting, okay? Unless I get a whole studio built in my house and then everything is good, which at some point we will get there, but so yeah, I've been learning how to drive. It's been pretty nice. It's been great. I mean, I cannot complain. I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself for dealing with that. I think that moving on, because who cares, girl? You're learning how to drive. Good job. But I think I've reached a point in my life where, you know, I used to say I didn't care and that I didn't give a but like I think that I've leveled up. I've leveled up because I don't fear making people uncomfortable anymore. You know, I think I used to, you know, make sure that, like, yes, I was being myself, but like the second that I was a bit too much, or the second that like I felt like I couldn't show myself truly, I would just tone it down, blah blah blah. You know, the people who do the same thing, they understand, they get it, they're here. But I'm saying that because the how do the kids say these days, the crashing out that I do at work, at my place of work right now is pretty insane, because I have found a bathroom that is my safe bathroom, okay? And I say this, and I'm sure people are going to understand what I mean. There's certain areas that you visit often that you know where is your safe bathroom. You know where there's a place where you can like safely, and I mean safely by one, nobody's gonna bother you. Two, not a lot of people go there, so it's clean most of the time, you know. So for places that I frequent often, I have my safe bathroom. So I have a safe bathroom at my office, okay? And I go there again for the, as previously mentioned, not dirty, which is great. Two, not a lot of people go there. You think, how do you know that not a lot of people go there? I don't know about y'all. I notice everything in life. I walk around and then I pay attention to the little things. It gets saved somewhere in my brain. And then the more that I frequent those areas, the more my observation go through a analyzing system and then in the end, it comes out, you know, like back in the days, like in the movies, they would have like just like a long thing of like information coming out of a fax machine or whatever. But that like that's my brain. That's my brain after analyzing like everything that I encounter in my life. So said bathroom is my girl. Why? And oh, hello, am I okay? And I mean, for anything that has to do with personal space and an amount of places of or items people can use within said proximity of the personal space, okay? Meaning, everybody knows this. If a bathroom, or if a restaurant, or if a bus, or if whatever public space that you gotta share with the other people, whatever it is, if it's empty, but there is one person sitting, you don't go sit next to them, right? That should be an unspoken, can we agree? That should be an unspoken, or it is, right? An unspoken rule. You're on the bus. And maybe women care more because, oh my God, women in the chat. How great is it is to finally hop on a bus or a train or whatever public transportation, and there's not a lot of people. It feels safe. Whoever's in the train or in the facility is very far, so you can see them coming, like, and you have time to do something about it, right? It's predictable. You have time to predict what could happen, right? So when some stupid fugly, because they're not the pretty people that you want to do, like, it's never the people that you want to do that to you. Is that how you say it? It's never the people that you want them to do that to you. It's never somebody cute, okay? It's never somebody that seems friendly. It's never somebody that seems nice. Like, it's not, as a woman who is, you know, I it's not a girly that I can just, that feels safe. Just like it's not a lady that can feel safe. Just like it's not just a man that is nice looking that I'm like, yeah, get close to me. That's kind of nice. Although still there's a boundary. Don't get too close. Don't be staring at me, because if you stare at me too much, okay? My point. Oh my God. Why do you sit next to me? Why am I in my safe bathroom, in my safe spot? Because yeah, in my safe spot bathroom, I have a safe stall to go pee and poo, right? Correct? Yeah, we're agreeing. Why the did you sit next to me? Why did you sit next to me. And these days, I don't give a I will do a sigh. Oh, I will I will drop a I dropped a last week at the office. Oh, full circle. I dropped a good in the office and I felt good. It felt very liberating. Because why the do you think? Because one, you're gonna say, well, nobody has the time to know where everybody is in the bathroom. Do you like dying? How do you not know? How do you not know where everybody is in a room? What are you talking about? What are you saying to me? Like, you're gonna tell me you're gonna walk in a bathroom, like, even for your own sake? Or you're gonna say, maybe I care too much. Let me know if that's the case. Let me know if I care too much. But personally, I don't want to hear you pee pee poo poo, so I'm not gonna come next to you. Just like I like for you to, if you're one of those people that don't courtesy flush, I don't know what type of stench is coming out from your stall next to me, so I don't want to do that to myself too. 3, I don't know, personal space. I don't. Let me know in the comments. Because now apparently, I know on Spotify there's comments, but like, go on YouTube, leave comments there. It's nice. Or wherever I put this. But I am appalled. I am confused. I don't understand. I am worried. Because do you not care about yourself? Do you have not shame, because we don't do shame in this house, okay? Do you have no consideration for the fellow person that is on this earth walking with you? I know a lot of people don't, because there wouldn't be war, there wouldn't be trash everywhere. Oh my god, coming out of winter, that's like, there's nothing worse to the people who don't experience winter. During winter, people with dogs like to be very stupid, and I know I've said that in previous episodes in the past, so if you've been listening to this show for a while, you know that I've had this conversation before. People like to be dumb during winter, and all the time, to be honest, because if you do this in public, like, and you know you do that, you're weird. Fix yourself. When your dog shits and you put it in a bag and you just toss it in a snowbank, it doesn't just disappear. It doesn't just disappear. It doesn't just disappear. And I can say I am not perfect. I used to think that as a child, under my bed, oh my god, everything disappeared under my bag. Oh my god, if I needed to clean my room, if there was something that I'm not supposed to have in my room, under my bed was that girl. Under my bed was like a flea market. You could find everything from like you could find a lunch. You could find a lunch that could have, some blue cheese. I know y'all weirdos out there like some blue cheese. You could get some blue meat out there. You never tried that, girl. It's some delicacy that you need to try. You could find a library. You could find an electronic stores. You could find, oh my god, you need clothes and hangers. They're all under the bed. Oh my god, under my bed, you could probably find a club, okay? And a club where like lint and other particles of like your under your bed just have parties. Like not gross insects. I was not an insects girl, okay? Although I had chaos under my bed, although I had like a whole flea market, like I said, under my bed, there were no disgusting things that were gross. No. They were kept inside the clubs. Don't get me wrong, the larva club was having a time, because it was just that like it happens to the best of us. I'm just being honest. That's why I'm like, as much as I want to judge them, I'm able to also be accountable. I know that there was a time where under my bed was like Hermione's, I wish, gross, Hermione. Hermione's freaking bag where there's everything that was under my bed. If I wanted to go in a forest on a campground, I could literally just go through under my bed. Because why not? Because especially Especially your girl loved to move her room. You know that about me. I was like 2-3 months. Ooh, if I do half a year in a position of my room, you know that girl cooked, okay? And a good cooking of bedroom setup is when you had the corner, okay? So then the corner, you could also put your pillows and have a whole little reading moment where I would sneak my little snacks. So like I would have my little plastic bags, because again, your girl, although I was messy and although I was not that girl, I still wasn't dumb, okay? So like, how many times did I say okay in the past 17 minutes? I should count that at some point. Maybe I didn't. But if we had chips, if we had candies, there was not a lot of that in my house. Cereal, okay? Because again, I was not a snack house. I was an ingredient house. So if I wanted to munch on something, I got myself a cute little Ziploc bag and I would put my little thing in it, and then I would go sit in my bed. And then if I had the little corner setup thingy that I said that I do, oh my God, that would slap. That shit would slap so freaking hard. Ooh, why did I bring up the under my bed? Oh yeah, because the stupid people who think that just I said the sentence in my, you guys, that was insane. I said the sentence in my head and then I thought I said it, but then I came back and realized that I did not say it out loud. So here I am now saying it. I realized that people are just not doing the thinking a lot. People are very stupid because people are gross, because now that things have melted, there's bags of everywhere. There's literal bag of dog poops everywhere because stupid people, and I'm gonna say the stupid people, y'all are and you guys, if you're audio listeners and you're not on YouTube, you guys know what I'm gonna say. It's in the description. You could be just watching it with me but the people, they keep freaking doing this, and I've caught some people. Have I said anything? No, because at the time I had no balls. My balls were tiny. They needed some growth, okay? Maybe not balls, because balls are not the greatest. Ooh, I had a big uterus. Because the uterus is strong. Balls are not strong. Uterus can create babies. What are you talking about? Saying my big balls, my big uterus, okay? My strong, healthy uterus. I couldn't tell people what's up. But these days, I feel like I'm starting to just not care. And I love it. And I think that obviously it's the sprinkle me obviously unmasking girl. After years of masking and after finally just, unlearning the things, you gotta unlearn the stuff. You gotta just, sometimes. Now I'm at the point where I dropped such a big at that lady, and obviously she didn't say anything, and obviously I didn't say anything else because I just finished and then I went on my merry way. But like, how dare you be in my safe bathroom? First of all, because apparently, funny enough, whenever somebody's in my safe bathroom, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? You're in my safe bathroom that is in the public and has like 8 cells. They're not all for me, okay? But like somehow I feel a bit of a, where is my water bottle? Oh my God, this water slapped so hard. That was actually incredible. Wow, what did I put in this? Just some good old water. I think I swallowed too much water too quick and now it's doing that weird thing in my throat. That was spicy. Oh, I felt that in my ears. Maybe that was not good for me to do that. But what was I talking about? Oh my God, I forgot. I forgot. But yeah, how dare you? Like, I think that it's, and I know that I'm not alone. I know that so many people just related to what the hell I just said regarding my safe spaces. I have safe bathrooms. Basically, I have one at the mall. I'm not gonna tell you where it is because safe bathroom. Obviously at home, but there's different places. You gotta know your safe places. Maybe it's most women are gonna agree. Maybe there are some men that are gonna agree. The men on the sprinkle side, hi, hello. But yeah, I think it's fucked up. You shouldn't be in my space like that. And on the bus, I will tell people, okay, because some people don't know this. Some people don't know this. It's the same thing as a bathroom, actually. Why would I say it again? You shouldn't sit next to somebody when the bus is empty. It's weird. Don't do that. And if you're one of those weirdos, we know you're being weird. Like, I wish weirdos, but that's the thing. I know weirdos don't have a certain level of self-awareness, but then again, being a weirdo is a spectrum. There's like the psychopathic weirdos, and there's like pervy weirdo, okay? But the psychopath, oh well, them two actually, they're closer to the psychopathic weirdo, but you know what I mean. Weirdos, they have a different spectrum of self-awareness, and the ones that like I said, the fugly ones that are just doing too much and that are just so unaware, their self-awareness, like I said, she ain't here, okay? So you gotta be straight up with those people. I understand it's about gauging the situation. You cannot lose your shit on any type of weirdos. Some of them are gonna, okay, we don't want that. Sometimes you gotta just play with it, okay? Like I did the other day. Oh my god, now I can talk about this story and hopefully my thing is not gonna fuck up. Please, you're new in this house. I'm talking to my hard drive. You're new in this house. Please. Thank you. Do your job. Taking an Uber home from work, okay? Well, work. Well, okay, whoa, not that type of work. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. No, I was at a job, okay? And I get picked up, and I knew. Sometimes you just know when you're about to like have to deal with a weirdo, the type of weirdos that's gonna be doing too much, and the type of weirdo that's probably gonna attempt to chit chat you with. Wish I do not have time for that. I don't have time for that. That's a crazy face. This face is really crazy. Because basically when I see my ride coming, because I verified the license plate, people, stop getting kidnapped, okay? Stop getting kidnapped because you don't look at license plates and you just get in cars, okay? Don't do that, okay? Let's be vigilant. I look at license plates when they get here, when the car gets there, and then I like to do a wave so they know where I am. Because not everybody is smart, okay? And not everybody can see. So I like to wave so they know who I am and so they can stop. When he was on his way to stopping, he pulled one of those. And I did not like that. When you pull one of these, no, I'm not gonna like it. So get in the car. He was chit-chatty. Wish I know. That's just something that I get. My lips are dry. I don't know where my lip balm is, and I don't want to get up. But he's there, one here. Is you here? I don't know where they are, but my lips are dry, and I'm sorry. I apologize. Don't look, okay? I'm not gonna say like the entire time. That's just insane. But very chit-chatty. Told me his whole life story because that's just my life, because people just like to do that. And the moment he said he was Nigerian, I knew I was going to be annoyed, and I knew it was going to be just, because hey, y'all know it. Nigerian woman, can we agree? Other people who have dealt with Nigerians, can we agree? And the Nigerian men, you can agree either or you don't. I don't care. We all know how you guys are, okay? Telling me about his life story, how he used to be a boxer and he likes to like box people. Wish I don't know why he thought that was a good thing to tell me, because it did not make me feel safe. Not gonna make me want to continue to have a conversation. But hey, at that point, that's when you gotta go into play with it mode, you know. Also, I was also very interested because it's like a little bit of mini reality show in front of me happening. So, you know, I get to at this point, whenever I'm in situations that I don't really want to be in, I just do it for the plot. I do it for the reality, the little snippet of a reality show that I'm watching, basically. And it kind of makes things better. It makes things like more tolerable. But at some point he tells me it's very sad. It got sad so quick. It went from like him talking about how good he was at boxing and how it was his life and like how, you know, he was doing a bunch of competition, blah 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 blah, and then went straight into, and then my mother died, and then I was like, oh damn, that's really sad. And then at that point, you know, it makes you, it could make you feel two ways. You could either feel like safer because I'm like, you know what, the dude is just sad, he just needs somebody to like listen when he's like rambling, and you know what, if I can be that for him, sure, I don't mind, that's not a problem. But like, oh my god, he was so sad telling me about like how it was her, like imagine what you do when you lose your best friend and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, man, that shit is sad, dude. And then to like telling me how like his dad doesn't want him to box anymore because he doesn't want him to die and stuff. And then I'm like, what are you telling me? What are you telling me? But did I keep asking questions to know more? Yes, because we're having a conversation. He clearly needed to like let some shit out. Who am I? What kind of person would I be to not give him the space to listen to the things that he has on his heart? So I listened. I gave him space. And I don't know where, when, and how he thought that, you know, he really waited for the last moment. He really waited until he like drove into the parking lot besides my house and then proceeds to like, dude, oh my god. And this is ladies and people who, when you feel unsafe in a car and, you know, you haven't heard the clickety of the door being, you know, locked or whatever, or it's a flippity and you can just unflippity it to unlock the door. You always want to be prepared, you know. These days you can't pull the gonna unbuckle myself. I remember it now. Gonna unbuckle myself to slowly get out of a car, or like slowly remove my seatbelt, because, you know, as a kid you could do that when you didn't want to put a seatbelt in the car and you didn't want your parents to know, so you could have more fun in the back seat. Anybody else? Just me and my crazy brother? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, cool. So you can't do that these days, because these days in them cars these days, they gon' put this thing called a tiny alarm, and whenever you unbuckle that, it's gonna tell on you. It's gonna show them exactly which door, which seat. Just unbuckle them. Like, cars gotta stop doing that. No, well, no, don't do it, because I know it's for protection. But like, what if it's a kidnapper, dude? And I'm trying to escape like silently. You just like told on me. Like, that's so funny, because now I'm thinking of a sketch of like, you know, you're in a car, you're all frantic trying to like get out, and then you're at a stop sign and you're like, oh my god, this is my time, I'm unlocked, blah blah blah, and then you just freaking unbuckle yourself, and then the whole car is like saying exactly what she was wearing, and like how they're trying to get out of the car. So anyway, he dropped me at the door. Aren't you guys proud of me? I'm by myself and I'm able to remember where to continue my stories without being too lost in a tangent. You know, I used to not be able to do that. I know I'm going into another one. It's fine. I just wanted to stop to say that I'm proud of myself. But anyways, we're in a parking lot and I'm ready. You know, I'm unbuckle. I'm like thumb on the unbuckler. What is? Thumb on the unbuckler, and well, I mean, thumb in the unbuckler like this, and then my hand is on the door ready to open that bitch. Okay, so as soon as he turned into the parking lot, I did and then he stopped the car. I did a clack open. Yo, the second I had done the clack, which was like the unbuckling, which was like, you guys, no joke, he paused the car as he parked into it, and not even a second, a nanosecond, that's impossible, but like 10 nanoseconds, whatever, so quickly it was undone. And so quickly did he turn to say, please give me your number, can I have your number? Is please, would you give it to me, please? Oh, the please just felt like little daggers of just ick, but also like, just feeling bad sometimes you feel a bit bad, and obviously I just said no. I'm working on just saying no these days, because obviously if you want to say that you have a boyfriend or a partner or whatever it is, these desperate men out there, they don't care. They'll see it as a challenge. Sometimes you just have to say no, sorry. You can say sorry though, because I'm a polite girl, I'm a polite girly, so I said sorry. No, it is what it is, my sir. The desperation was so sad. Why do you think that this would work? Why? And then I felt a bit insulted, because it's like, you spoke to me like this the entire time. You thought that I was this dumb to be impressed by your words and for me to say yes? Like, how does that make... Like, come on. I don't know how I got to this Uber story, but stay vigilant. Stay vigilant and keep your eyes open. You guys, this was great. I am gonna move into my favorite segment, which is quiz of the day. Last week's, when I tried the as you guys know, I tried to record my episode twice, so this would be the third time. First episode I did Wish Girls, the show Girls, the comedy drama show Girls. No, yes, maybe the crowd, somebody, yep. And I got what's her name? See, last time too I wasn't prepared and I didn't remember her name. Ayo, you guys, I don't even know where it is, but I got the girl whose dad was never there. She went to rehab. She was the UK/Australian girl who was like free-go-lucky, weirdo, passionate, creative, who like married this weird guy. Like, I got her. Wish the fuck. And then I did Wish OG Real Housewife Are You. Do you know that they had the fucking audacity of giving me motherfucking Lisa Barlow? The fucking scum of the earth, Lisa Barlow. That's who I got. And I think they tried to be nice and say, what the fuck did they say? They said, with a taste for luxury and a knack for business, Wish. Knack for business? Like, of course, I don't want to talk down on me, but like, can't say that, I'm trying to be more business, but maybe it's future me, who knows. You navigate the social scene with grace and confidence, I guess. Whether in the serene mountains or the city's heart, your elegance leaves an inedible mark. Like, sure, I guess that's nice. Fuck Lisa Barlow though. I could have put that on like somebody else. I got so pissed. But so I'm gonna try to see what I want to do today. Let's see. I'm gonna look. Okay, so I'm gonna stay on the Real Housewife theme because love it. And right now I've been watching the Real Housewife of Potomac, which I used to say Potomac. Love to know that I've been wrong, but it's been, dude, so juicy. Shout out to whoever told me to watch this. Great, love it. So which this one we're gonna do. As you guys know, you can watch it and do it with me on YouTube. It's gonna be in the description. If you're sitting in your car and like you're on a break and then you're finished eating and then you're like, oh my god, let me just do a little something fun, do it with me. It's in the description of the audio as well, so you can do it there. So we're gonna see everyone's personality matches on what one. I think they meant to say one Real Housewife of Potomac. Let's find out who you are. Where would you go? Okay, personally, I love Robin. I know, like I know she's made some questionable choices regarding, like, you know, the whole scheme that happened, but like it was their best friend. So like at the end of the day, I can't say that I'm that mad about that. And then I don't know, I like Robin a lot. And then the one that I would not want to do, which you guys know, so far, it has not worked in my favor. That whenever I say, or whoever I say I don't freaking like, I end up freaking being or getting in my quiz. AKA Lisa Barlow the other day. Hated that. Okay? Hate that woman. I don't like her. She's my least favorite. So my least favorite in Potomac... I mean, Karen would be easy, but like Karen is just comical, okay? She's just an old, like, sorry. She's an aged, she's a, what the fuck is a good word? She's she is up there, okay, in age. And you know, her wig never like staying on her head is probably like the funniest thing that happens on the show. Like that lady's wig cannot find a place where she can just sit and be. But if I had to say personality wise, Ashley's fine, but like leave your husband. He's weird. I could also say Monique is, she's fine, but I don't really like her. I would think Karen, okay? I don't really like Karen, but I just want to get Robin. Robin's that girl. All right, let's do this. Where would you go for a girls only trip? Paris, Dublin, Cancun, Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos, babe, for sure. What is your favorite accessory? Diaper bag, wig, heels, ball cap. I mean, if I had to pick and all of these, I'll pick some kitten heels. Okay, they don't gotta be tall heels. What is your favorite social media site? Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Facebook. Girl, I might have to do another one because so far that shit is not looking good. Out of those four, I'll pick Instagram. Name your favorite alcohol beverage. Martini, champagne, beer, seltzer. I'll take a champagne, even though I don't drink. Lastly, what's your favorite color? Green, babe. I got Giselle. Giselle is fine. You have your own style and love every bit of it. You love to stir the pot. The fuck? And watch others make a mess. What the fuck? I don't do that. We see you, Green Eyes Bandit, and we love you. I'm not happy with this. It was a bit of a backhanded thing. Let me see what else I can find. I feel like it could have been better. Oh, the battery's about to die. Yeah. Maybe you quiz is gonna be better because there's 10 questions. So I'm also gonna put the U quiz in there, and then we'll see. It's also just 4. Okay, sure. Pick a color. Green. Which makeup product do you like to use? Foundation, concealer, bronzer, lipstick. I mean, girl. Concealer because of my. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. What do you prefer to do during your free time? Shopping, spa and beauty treatment, try out makeup tutorials, reading books. Ooh. I guess it depends on if I had like access to like infinite money, because obviously shopping would be great. However, it could also be reading books. Spa and beauty treatment. Oof. This is a hard one. Well, I guess it's gonna be reading books, babe. Although, like, I don't do enough of that, so like I feel like that's a bit lying what I just picked. I'm no liar, but it's like out of everything on there, like shopping is fun, but like I wouldn't do it every day. Okay, shopping online but I guess it is shopping. Fuck. Okay, Let me see if I can go back. Because I don't want to be a liar. I want to be a truthful teller. Hello? Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is insane. This is insane. Oh my God. Come on. Okay. We're gonna start that. Okay. Green. I'll say concealer. And then we just gotta be honest in life. I love a good shopping. What do you like to eat? Pizza, sausage, salad, chocolate. Very fucking random. Very random. I'll take the pizza. You know, because there's so many more things that you can do with a pizza. Chocolate, not regular food. I would get tired of it at some point, you know. Pick your favorite alcoholic beverage. The champagne seltzer beer martini. Girl, I said champagne. Girl, this girl just took from the... She literally just took from the... Wow. Whoever did this freaking... Did this quiz, like, took some of them from the BuzzFeed one. But what do you like? Which do you like to wear? Mini dress, frock, jeans top, a maxi dress, jeans top, a denim top. And what the fuck is a frock? Like the underwear? Ton froc. Because I know in French, like, I know you're gonna say ton froc, but like, are we talking about the same thing? And then the maxi dress, girl. I guess I'll do the jeans top because what the fuck. Finally pick the character from the series. I'll pick Robin. Who did I get? I got Giselle again. Okay, cool. I'll take Giselle. You're Giselle Bryan from the series. You're bold, confident, independent. You'll always take challenge in the hardships as an opportunity. Stay strong. Sure. You guys, I'm excited to have more people, you know, leave comments and such on my videos so I can know more things that I can look into in terms of quiz. I'm going to do them all. I'm going to do them because I can. But thank you so much, guys, for listening. And remember, self-awareness is the key to being a good person to yourself and to others. Okay, bye.